Thanks for stopping by the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and checking out the Genmitsu 3018 Pro V2 router kit. It is a beginner's type CNC machine from the SainSmart under the SainSmart brand. So I'll go ahead and I'll get it unboxed and see what we have and get it assembled and go from there. Okay, as you can see here, I have everything unboxed and on the workbench here. It comes in a pretty typical packaging as with SainSmart here, with the foam packaging and heavy-duty cardboard boxes. So everything arrived in good shape, no problems at all with that. And as you can see, it comes mostly pre-assembled. There's only a few things you need to do to get this machine up and running, which is to put on the X and Z axis gantry here and mount the motor, and then just plug everything in. But inside the box, again, you have the machine itself. You have the a little box of screws and accessories that you need, nuts and bolts and whatnot. You have your acrylic side baffles here with your Z probe, an ER11 collet, a 1/8 inch collet, your USB stick with a little memory card in it, your instruction booklet here, and also a little guide sheet or cheat sheet for all the 1/8 inch bits and the quarter. So I believe there might be some 1/4 inch bits on here, but just has all their specifications for their bits in this little fold out poster type sheet. And then all your plugs and power cords. They do include a little small package of bits, and then you have the controller there. Now with this machine, this is the V2 version of the 3018 Prover. It has quite a few upgrades to it. For starters, obviously it's a well-built aluminum frame, all aluminum frame and aluminum bed. And all the stepper motors have manual jog wheels on them now, so you don't have to worry about if you do need to move them or adjust them a little bit. And you have the emergency stop here on the side, which is a nice little upgrade, and the upgraded offline controller. And I think the Z probe is also an upgrade over the previous version. And then also on the back here, just to show you here, this is the upgraded 32-bit control board, and I think they did a nice job with that and having it pre-mounted. And also the cable management is pretty nice here too. So basically, like I said, once you get it unboxed and start working on it, basically it's just plug and play for the most part. Putting in some few screws. There are some rubber feet that go on the bottom of the base here. So if you put those on, you mount your gantry, your X and Z axis gantry onto the machine, plug everything in, and then get it set up on your computer, which is what I'm going to do here shortly. I'm not going to go through a detailed assembly because the instruction booklet here, which is pretty typical of SainSmart's and Genmitsu brand, it's very well illustrated, step-by-step instructions with the parts list and everything that you would need to put the machine together. So, and then it has all the tools that you do need in this box here. So, you don't need any extra tools. Has some clamps, and like I said, and the cable for the offline controller, and some wrenches and things like that. So again, like I said, here's your your parts list here, and then you just go through the assembly. And then also with this machine, it does in the booklet here, it does have a few things that are accessories that are compatible with this machine. So I can go into that a little bit later, but basically again, I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, and according to their instruction booklet, it should take less than 20 minutes to get this set up and running. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll be back with you once it's all ready to go, and we'll take it from there. Okay, as you can see here, I have everything put together, and I have it hooked up to my computer here. And I'm going to be using candle, so I'm just going to go ahead and home it to begin with for the first homing cycle here. So everything looks like it's working pretty good. Now again, some of the nice features of this machine, it does have the all aluminum bed, all aluminum structure with the acrylic dust baffles here. It has limit switches on all 3 axes, so that there. And then we have this emergency stop button here. And again, the upgraded control box and control board here, and pretty nice cabling. I could probably do it a little better just to get it looking a little bit better so it's not a big spaghetti mess, but I think that'll do well for now. And you know, so I think yeah, this is a nice little beginning CNC machine. So I'm going to go ahead and get it set up here. I'm going to put down an MDF bed here, spoil board over top the aluminum, because I want to make a couple of Halloween ornaments here out of this piece of cedar. So yeah, definitely don't want to cut into the, or try to, you know, cut that with the with just the aluminum. So I'll put the MDF spoil board in there, and so I'll get all this set up, and we'll see how it turns out, and I'll be back with you in a few moments. Okay, well, I'm all set up here. As you can see, I have my spoil board mounted, and also the piece of aromatic cedar mounted with the glue and painter's tape. And I'm going to be cutting out some Halloween ornaments, which is a nice beginner project for a beginner CNC machine. And get ready to start here. And as you can see here, the zoom around here, I also have my little Saint Smart pumpkin head helper. It's just a LED, edge-lit LED sign, or jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, whatever. I made a couple weeks ago, so I might post a video on how I did that. But go ahead and get this started and see how it turns out. Okay, well, it's all done, and as you can see towards the end there, the painter's tape didn't hold down all that well, so probably should have used some tabs to hold it in, but it turned out pretty good. No damage or anything. So I'll get these pulled off of the machine here, cleaned up, and then I'll come back for a few final thoughts and maybe even try another project yet. I'm not sure. Okay, well here's my acrylic ghost ornament. You can't see it too well with the light and being clear, but didn't turn out too bad. Actually turned out pretty well. Just have to learn a little bit more with the speeds and feeds for these small machines like this. I'm used to the Shapeoko and the bigger 4030 V2 as far as going a little bit faster and deeper with the cuts. So just take some time just to figure out to, learn how to dial it down a little bit. Don't know if you could see that any better now. But again, this is the Prover 3018 V2 from Saint Smart and Genmitsu. Again, this is the upgraded version. It's semi-assembled, like I mentioned earlier. I think this is a great little starter machine for someone who just not sure if they want to get into CNC work, just to learn it and to make small projects like these, ornaments, the acrylic, wood, other types of materials, composite materials it'd be good for. And you could probably even make the LED light there that I have, the pumpkin light there. I'm sure it'd be more than capable. Just have to, like I said, take it easy as far as the speeds and feeds and things like that. The only thing I guess also with the Ghost there is probably that big 1-inch V-bit here was probably just a little too heavy for that machine. But that was the only good sharp 90-degree V-bit I had. I like using the V-bits over the drag knife. It just gives it a better finish sometimes, but with that one it didn't, I don't think it did quite as well because of the machine I don't think it can handle that heavy of a bit, because it was starting to wobble unless I would have increased the RPMs of the spindle, but no big deal, it came out all right. So again, great little machine. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. I'll include a link for the bits and the Starbond and the machine here in the description. I think the machine, I think Saint Smart is offering a sale right now, so you can get it at a pretty good deal, I believe, 20% off maybe. But anyway, you can check that out. Again, just some of the features. It does have the all metal frame. Here, the dust baffles, the emergency stop on the side, the upgraded control board, and a 32-bit control board, and limit switches all around. And I think really the biggest drawback for this machine is the spindle motor. I mean, if you can upgrade that, you could do a lot more with it. But as is, for a starter machine, this is a great little starter machine. I'm gonna, I'll be excited to do some other projects with it and just see how it does, just for smaller things that don't necessarily need the bigger 4030 V2 or anything else. So again, check it out, and I think you won't be disappointed for a good entry-level starter CNC machine. So again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know, but thanks for watching.